The Saussurean sign, Ferdinand de Saussure, one of the first modern linguists, believed that language has a system of signs. So for him, he was the first to come up with this idea, which still is valid. He defined a linguistic sign as an arbitrary, without having any relationship between the word and its meaning, as an arbitrary pairing between what he called the signifiant or signifier, a particular sequence of sounds, and the signified, the concept that is denoted by the sound sequence, the concept. We can simply say that he gave the idea of the word signifier and the signified. The word signifier and signified the object or the thing that the word refers to, right? He was the first to say that there is no arbitrary relationship. There is no intrinsic relationship between the signifier and the signified. If we, for example, we use the word chair to refer to a certain object, you can name it anything, but the object will remain the same. But the word is not necessary. So, this is the basic idea of signifier and signified, or the basic concept of sign according to Saussure. These three terms, sign, signifier and signified, are still standard in linguistics. They are still used. A sign is motivated to the extent that by inspection you can get clues as to what it means. It means that when we say that a sign is motivated, it means that the word refers to the object and there is something in the word with which we can understand that it is referring to a certain object or certain person or certain things. A walk signal is at a crosswalk is an example of motivated sign, because whenever we see, it refers to a certain image. So we can relate the word with its image or with its object. The word refers to a certain object, right? A person walking. So we can understand that that this sign is referring to a certain object. Because the stylized image of person walking indicates whether you should or should not cross the street. So by this very sign, we can understand the meaning of the sign, and we get an image in our mind. A stop sign is partially motivated. A certain red light it tells us that we have to halt or stop moving ahead. So it is partially motivated. Signs can lose their motivation. With the passage of time, sometimes there remains no relationship between the signifier and the signified. Consider the name of the basketball team, the Los Angeles Lakers. It started from a place where there were a lot of lakes, but with the passage of time, when they moved from that area, so the sign did not remain motivated for any longer. So it happens. So motivation is not at all or nothing, and sign can be partially motivated. So motivation is not everything. It does not remain all the time. With the passage of time, it becomes less motivated, and sometimes this motivation is completely disappeared from the sign.